All right, so for part A, uh, is there a net force on the system? The answer is no. The net force on the system is zero. There's no external force acting on the system. Um, uh, and that's because the spring force is internal to the system. So the system
Here's a cool and
itself is in
professionally formatted
equilibrium.
presentation of the
In
calculations shown
part
in the
B,
image.
we use momentum conservation. Initial momentum equals final momentum.
Application of the work energy
So
theorem,
initially you have
wet.
zero momentum,
From the
of
work
course,
energy
and then
theorem,
you
the
have
force F
that's
is
equal
given
to
by F
MAVA
equals frac
minus
text
MBVB
KE, where
because
KE
the
equals kinetic
the
energy,
blocks are
S
moving
was stopping
at
distance.
opposite
Then
directions.
given for
And
object
so
A,
VA
FA equals frac
over VB
100,000,
will just be
0.10.
MB
For
over
object
MA.
B, FB equals frac 225, 1500
In
equals
part C, we
0.15
want
text
ratio of
density.
kinetic
And
energy.
force
So
ratio
Ka
frac
over
FA,
Kb is
FB
just
equals frac
1
0.10,
half
0.15 equals frac
MAVA
2 null
squared
result.
over 1
On the
half
box frac FA, FB.
MBVB
Would you like a
squared,
PDF
and the 1
version
halves
of this
cancel.
explanation?
So MA over MB times VA over VB quantity squared is equal to MA over MB times whatever. We replace VA over VB from there, so that's MB over MA quantity squared. And so we're left with MB over MA as a ratio in part C, same ratio of kinetic energies as velocities. And then part D, what happens to the center of mass of the system? So initially, what happens to initially, center of mass of the system is zero, but we also have that there's no net force in the system. So therefore, finally, center of mass of the system is also zero. Um, and so the center of mass of the system does not change, essentially. In part E, what happens if there's a force of friction? So if there's a force of friction, there will be a net external force. So it's not zero. So the ratios in parts B and C are not valid anymore. They're not valid. And then, of course, since the net force is non-zero, the center of mass is also non-zero, and that does change.